All right, good morning, cyber friends. It's the Middle Man coming at you again from Walker Studios back here in Studio B. We want to say we give God all the praise and honor and give Him all the glory. As usual, we thank Him for life, health, and strength. Thanking Him for His weather as it is. Also thanking Him for each and every one of you, the cyber friends. You know who you are, the inner circle all around. Y'all see the title of my video this morning. This morning, its title is The Key to Peace. The key to peace. Mind you, my brothers and sisters, that this is something that a lot of people sometimes have a whole lot of problem trying to find, and that is peace. Nevertheless, if you want to have peace, there are some steps that have to be taken in order for you to get and find this peace. And it's not really hard once you sit and think about it. I can remember back in the day when I was going to Berry College, and me and my partners, all of us, during the summertime, we would like I said, remain over the summer session, and we mostly worked during the summer at Berry College, and me and myself, that was, like I said, and Morris Lee, LaRon, Maurice Charles, and Herschel, and Victor Washington. And we would have a big time. Like I said, Michael Haney, Bruce Capers, and all of us. We used to have a real good time and everything, and we had a supervisor that we all worked under, Mr. Moore. Mr. Moore was the janitorial supervisor, the boss man. He was the big boss, but he had another lady that worked with him, and she was sort of like his assistant. So therefore, she was like on the assistant supervisor over us, and so she would talk to us a lot, and her name was Miriam. I never will forget her. She was a sweet lady and everything. But I learned something from Miriam that I learned to be the key to peace, and something she used to tell all of us guys when we would be going to the different buildings up there, Berry, in the office building. Sometimes we go in the main building, in other words, get the offices cleaned up and everything, getting ready for a summer session or whatnot. We'll go to the Crown Center, which was the student center. We'll be stripping and waxing those floors, getting ready for a band camp to come in or whatever we might be doing. Miriam was always talk to us and everything. We all be sitting around out there, wherever area we were at, and Miriam would start talking to us and telling us about some things. And the one thing that I remember Miriam saying, and most of all, she would say, tell us, you cannot satisfy people. She said, don't even try. Said, because most of the time, said, it doesn't matter what you do. If you satisfy this bunch, well, this bunch over here gonna be dissatisfied. So then when you go over there to try to satisfy that bunch to pull them in, somebody from this side gonna be dissatisfied. So she said, don't even try it. If you want to keep peace, if you want to have some peace, don't even try that. I remember that just like it was yesterday. Miriam used to tickle us because she would tickle us so bad because she would say some things that was so profound, and then she was I remember one time we were talking, and the subject came up about the females and everything, and how they was so promiscuous in some of them, and that's just general talk in general. She was just trying to give us some insight on some things. And Miriam told we've got the problem. The problem came up one time about call girls and prostitution in the streetwalker. Miriam said, well, there ain't no different in them. One just drive a Buick and the other drive a Cadillac. So she said ain't no difference between. I mean, if Miriam would say stuff like that, but it would mean a whole lot, because really, if you think about it, it's no different. A call girl and a prostitute, they walk the street. They both prostitutes. So, but a call girl high price. That's what she was letting us know that. Miriam, I tell you, I don't know whether Miriam is still on this side with us or not. I hope she is, but even if she's not, she was Miriam will never be forgotten by me, because she was always have some profound things to say, and she was an all around good person, and we learned how to keep our peace a lot through Miriam. We really did. And then I learned, coming on up through the years and everything. I remember what my grandparents and great grandparents and parents and taught us as children. In other words, how to do it. But I'm gonna tell y'all the main key to your peace. The main key to your peace is you got to mind your own business. Now that'll bring you a quick peace. Mind your own business. My great grandmama and my grandmama, but my grandmama used to say this more than anything. She used to tell us children, all my siblings, she used to tell us that you don't worry about the other fella. You just do what you're supposed to do. And just forget about the other fella. Don't worry about the other fella or what they are doing or what they are not doing. You just do what you're supposed to do. So like I say, people, the key to peace, if you want peace, the best way to get it is to mind your business. Y'all, I sit back here, I do these videos on a day-by-day basis. And y'all see me when I be sitting. This is my studio B, main studios out there, my main project studio out there, Walker's Music. But most time, what do you see me doing? I'm sitting here taking care, seeing about my business. You don't see nobody else in here with me. You don't see me trying to tend to nobody else being worried about what's going on outside. Got time for that. If they need me, somebody call me. If they don't call me, I don't move. In other words, that is the main key to peace, is to mind your own business. Now that'll give you a lot of peace. Peace of mind is worth more than any silver or gold that I know of, y'all, when you can have peace. And that's the only way, that's the beginning of it, is when you start minding and taking care of what you're supposed to take care of. You take care of your area of responsibility. That was one of the things that we had big in the military. We all had a job to do. You did your job. Because if you didn't do your job right, you messed it up for somebody else. In other words, everybody depended upon each other to get the task done. And if you wanted peace, you had great peace when you knew that your job was well done. You didn't have to worry about when the other people came in or the other unit came in or whatever they had to do. You knew that they would be able to do it because you done your job. That's the thing about it, y'all. That's the key to peace. That is the key to peace. Mind your business and do what you're supposed to do. You can't worry about, y'all. In other words, another thing that keeps us from having peace is sitting around worrying about what other folk think of us. Oh my God, you're going to forever be messed up. If you sit around and worry about, this person don't like me. Well, honey, please. I don't worry about who don't like me. Get in line. Get in line. Because I ain't got time to deal with that. As long as I know that I haven't done anything to you to make you feel that way about me, I could care less. Now, if I done something for you to feel at odds with me, then it's up to me to see, can I get that right? Rectify it by getting it straight. If I told a lie on you, then I need to come and make that thing right, which I doubt that, because that's one thing I don't put business myself in doing, is lying. But nevertheless, there are other things that you could say. You may have said something that people took it wrong or whatnot, because people will do that. People will take what you say wrong and you didn't mean it the way that they heard it. But nevertheless, sometimes you have to go and explain. You may have to explain to them what you meant. But now after you do that, it's on them whether they want to forgive you or not. Well, guess what? If you will go to a person to ask them for forgiveness and they don't give it to you, it's on them. It ain't on you no more. So don't worry about They don't like me. So what? Get in line. Everybody didn't like Jesus, and he didn't do no wrong. So you know what they gonna do about us. Just stop worrying about who don't like you. And I don't care who it is, family, friends, or enemy. It doesn't matter. It makes no difference. I don't care who it is. You cannot busy yourself worrying about who don't like you. Just make certain that you haven't done anything to them. And I'm a firm believer in this. This is where I keep a lot of my peace. Give the people what they want. If you don't want to be bothered with many man, you knocking on the right door. Because I will not bother you at all, because see, like I just told you, I mind my own business. So all you got to do is act like you don't want me around you. You just act like that you don't want to be bothered with me, man. Honey, I'll give you what you want. I'm going to be at peace. I'm going to be at peace. And so it doesn't make no difference whether, yeah, we love my mama, we love our daddies, we love our sisters, we love our brothers. Yeah, but I ain't going to let them take my peace. So if you don't want to be, if you're not going to take my peace because of the fact that you cutting a fool and acting a fool, I'm not going to act a fool with you. I just leave you alone. I do like my grandma used to say, I'll feed you out that long handled spoon until you can come to your senses. And then when you can learn to have some sense, then we can go on from there. It's just like this social media. Everybody want to be talking about my friend. You ain't got that many friends. Jesus said there is a friend that's sticking closer than a brother. You got associates. You got a lot of people that you associate with. But we have very few friends. I'm talking about real friends. But nevertheless, regardless of that, they get on there just because that people, you want to sit back and want folk to cater to you all the time. Some people want you to just lick and lap up to them. No, honey, that's the wrong answer. I'm just like Uncle Fester. That's the wrong answer. Middleman do not do no licking and lapping. No. We'll treat you right. But I don't care who you are, friend or foe. I don't lick and lap folk. Now, I don't have to do that. That's another way. That is the main key to peace. You just treat people as you want to be treated. Make certain that you haven't done anything to nobody to feel at odds with you and feel ill with you. Make certain that you haven't done nothing to them. Cut the deck and move on. If a person want to leave you, be like Jesus. It was a lot of them left Jesus. John 6:66, read it. There are a lot of Jesus' disciples left him and didn't follow him no more. But you don't see what Jesus went running behind them is. Look at it. Don't worry about it. Hey, honey, if you want to go and tell you like my great grandma, you tell them, you look better going than you did coming. Bye. I don't need that in my life. I need peace. So if I'm got to lose my peace to keep you satisfied, bye. That's all I got to say. If I got to lose my peace to keep you satisfied, bye. Simple as that. This is Middleman saying whatever you get into, God ain't in it, get out of it. It'll come to nothing, I guarantee you. Till the next video, next Bible study, whichever comes first. This is Middleman saying peace and good day.